Hi folks, it's your old pal, Uncle Al. More times I'm wearing a sports coat at the church's office because I'm in a leadership position and I'm trying to get everybody prepared for the rest of summer. I told people how to store gas. I told people what to do and make sure it's not near the water heater. And make sure it's not in a garage that has a water heater. And I showed them what to do and what to put fuel additives and stuff, and tell them every time your gas gauge goes low, fill it up. Okay, this is a simple thing. And if you don't need to drive, walk, bike, take the bus, and only get the basics. And also start growing a garden. I've been doing this for the last 2 days, and yesterday I was totally exhausted. I didn't film anything because I've been running around. I keep telling people, work smarter, not harder. You should have planted a garden and you should have stockpiled. And I do mean stockpile, because if anything goes wrong, this is going to be bad on the East Coast, not on the West Coast. West Coast, our supply lines, roadways are still good. What's bad is Alaska, Hawaii, Guam, and the other territories. You're out of luck because of the crazy games that you know who's playing, Captain Crazy and the Democrats. They're coming for your kids. Like I said, number 5, phase 5. The other phases from 6 down is going to be too wild and I can't control it. Another thing is Japan made a stupid, really dumbass move. Now, Russia thinks Japan's joined the forces of the Nazis, NATO, and they're going to hit Japan with 9 nuclear missiles. And it's not a joke, it's fact. And when Biden goes there on May 24th, it's going to get worse. So like I said, folks, if you're having trouble commenting down below in the comments, try again later, or you can check my email. It's all in the About page. It won't come up if you have a smartphone or a cell phone. You have to do it off a laptop, because YouTube knows that Uncle Al is their racketeer or racketeur, something like that, something French. But he's dangerous. Little old man working at church is a dangerous faction against YouTube. And a lot of people notice this. I can't make a comment, Uncle Al. Yeah, because Uncle Al is in the ghetto and he's considered worse than a Jew. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Worse than a Muslim terrorist and worse than a Jewish person. Okay, that's fine. I'm in good company. But understand this, folks. World's getting smaller and smaller. We are in the first part of the recession wars, or AK the dirty wars, for resources. Japan made a huge whopping mistake, and they find out later when America backstabs them. They're duking it out, and a lot of people don't listen to Uncle Al. Because of that backstabbing, the Philippines is going to side with China. Even worse for the Philippines, because everybody's mad at China, and you're in the middle of a crossfire. Yeah, let's pally up with Marcos' son and you know whose daughter. They make a great campaign team. They're selling out Philippines left to right, and once they get in power, it's going to be the third area. First area was Ukraine. Second area, Serbia and Kosovo. That's going to be a 4-country war, because Serbia is being primed by China to attack Kosovo. Kosovo is going to call for Bosnia. Bosnia is going to call for Russia, and that's your second war in that region. So we lose 2. We already lost Ukraine, and we're going to lose Bosnia and Kosovo by the Chinese through their agents in NATO and Serbia. It's going to be a bloodbath, folks. 90 million Europeans die in these 2 battles. 90 million. Not including the idiots on the west coast of America. But I live on the East Coast of America, East Coast of America. I live in the West Coast. I don't give a care if you lose 100 million people on the East Coast when they turn radioactive and like practice homesteader or survivalist, whatever he calls them this week, is wondering, why isn't my HEPA filter working? Because you don't have a guided counter or a dosimeter. I see people, you could filter radioactive water through this. No, you can't. All right? Right now it's just Wednesday's chats. I got to do a few other things today, but I have to rush back to the church. I just had a quick lunch. I skipped breakfast because I've been so busy and so tired. You know, longer you keep Captain Crazy in office, worse it's going to get. And I don't think we're going to make it through the rough summer or even the dark winter. And dark winter comes, East Coast, no power, no food, no heat. And remember, you voted for him, Captain Crazy and Cruz. So buck up and shut up. It's your fault. Don't forget, folks, we're almost through with the long winter, 2001 to 2022. Next coming up after the rough summer is the dark winter, 2022 to 2023. Now, this is what you are in your home, okay? You're sitting in your house, it's dark, it's cold, there's no electricity, no heat, and probably no food in your closet. And there's people banging at the door, and you don't know why, and they're after your kids. And I'll see you later, folks, and you have a nice day. Try to do something nice for your neighbors. I'm always busy, so I don't have a chance to make videos during the spring. And my roses are blooming, which is really beautiful. I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. Bye now.